Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Stroud and company going for it. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
Here's Prescott. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Texans nothing. Aubrey to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh, right. 18. What's up? Right, Tony.
Now Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Stroud. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Stroud looking to throw. To Mixon on the check down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. That's it.
From the gun to give to Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
All right. 19 seconds.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, 28 yards. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. Yeah. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. Able to hit his target man. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it will result in a fresh set of downs.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right to wide in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, 47. 26.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Texans 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, uno. 11. Buggy. Hey, uno. Hey, uno more.
Stroud working out of the gun. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Mixon with a first down carry. 20! And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are back within a score. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Here go 46.
To throw is Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Prescott. He'll buy some time right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
He'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds Browns in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2 yards to go, second down.
Here we go. Here we go, going to 53. Hey, kill! 47, 26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Cowboy.
Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a second and 10.
Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes third and about a foot.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, kill. 26.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Here we go, kill. Hey, 47. 26.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Texans 14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Why Tony?
Stroud to throw it. Out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the half. Prescott forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead on the final play of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And the Texans first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Again to Williams, running right. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott now. Completes this one to Pickens. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 46, 46. Hey, 47.
Now Prescott. Buying time to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Then we're going to 53. We need this. Let's do it. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Ryan.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
Prescott yet again. And he's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far. That's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Stroud. Flush to his right. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down. At the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
On the quick, right? 18. Hey, uno. Robin. Look the hot. Why, Tony.
Now Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The end result, 21 yards. Inside handoff to Mixon.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
At the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian Kirk from 8 yards out. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Cowboys 42, Texans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Third and 4.
47. Yeah! Here we go. Keep it up. There we go. Kill.
Here's Prescott. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Prescott from the gun.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Yeah! There we go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, kill. We're going to 53. 26.
Williams will try again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
47.
Back to throw here. And he's got it.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Here we go 47. Here we go 47. Here we go 47. Here we go going to 53. Here we go kill. 20.
Here we go with Williams. And he will take it in for the Cowboys score.
Javonte Williams.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Aubrey now for the point after.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Cowboys 49, Texans 21. Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, why Tony? Hey, uno.
And Stroud now to throw.
He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Again, it's Stroud. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Tony. Hey, uno. Two-J. Look the high.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Stroud to throw it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Oh, ready? 19 Texas.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Flushed out right.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Throwing here, Prescott.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Here we go. Hey, uno more.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
on 2nd and long. Stroud throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Look hot.
Stroud out of the gun here. Escaping the pressure right. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Texans.
The throwing again is Stroud. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
Stroud rolling to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
All right. Look hot. 18. Why Tony?
Stroud will look to throw once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, Uno. 18. That's it.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
18. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texans.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Take down. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Texans 28. Fairbairn in the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Well, Prescott here to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
It's the score, Cowboys 56, Texans 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Powering his way forward. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
For this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Look at hot.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points.